It's the calm before the storm. That's what these days feel like. Tomorrow, I've got another date with 180 kilos for a whole bunch of reps. And the day before always feels like the calm before the storm, because I'm kind of like not pushing myself, not doing a lot of work, just tickling the body in a way. There is fatigue in the system. And I'm hoping the 3-day splits that I'm doing right now are going to be enough. But I suspect I'll have to bleed over into 4 days soon, I think. Today at work, I didn't have a clinical day. I had an office day or a study day. A full day of updating my advanced life support certificate. So all day sitting in a classroom on the 5th floor. So for breaks, in between breaks, before class, after class, walk up and down the staircase. Lots of people would take the elevator, but I took the stairs. And what I found out was that after like the 2nd or 3rd floor, my quads are on fire. My quads are on fire just simply walking up the stairs. And I kept thinking to myself, geez, this doesn't sound like a lot of work, yet I'm lit up. So the assumption that I had was, well, there's a lot of fatigue in the system. A lot of fatigue in the system. Now, obviously, climbing the stairs is a little bit different to what I train squat, but there should be a carryover there. But I was being lit up, and I was short of breath as well. And it's that sub-maximal, cardio in a way. That's been on my mind recently because of these MRAP sets that I'm doing with 180. Then I get on these stairs and I'm like, gee, this feels like awfully beneficial for me. Now, clearly I'm fatigued. I'm carrying lots of reps in me over the last few weeks since pushing these MRAPs. And I'm just wondering, to what degree am I recovering before the next MRAP set? Now, I have been putting on reps and I have been progressing, which is nice. But the RPE has been quite high, very, very high. So I guess in my mind, I'm like, okay, so let's just keep pushing this until I stop progressing. And when I stop progressing, maybe I'll need another day in this 3-day split. So maybe a 4-day split to recover so I can attack with more resources these MRAP sets. So something to think about. But who knows? Maybe if tomorrow I had the staircase instead of today, maybe I would have been less pumped to walk the stairs. Anyway, it's just one of those things that you do sometimes, and it kind of like it makes you, where you think about where you are. It's kind of like when you take the grippers and you try and grip a certain number, Captain of Crush, and you're like, okay, where am I? Sometimes you're very, very strong, yet you can't exhibit it because you're tired. Your central nervous is fried. So these days, the day before the AMRAP, it's almost like my system, like I feel weak. Like 160 today for 5 felt heavy, which is weird. But I think that my body's kind of getting ready for that day tomorrow. So right now, those 2 days that I do with squatting, they're kind of easy. And then the 3rd day, it's all systems go. And sometimes in the last few of these rotations of 3-day rotations, I've been surprised how I've felt on the AMRAP day, because the day before, like today, I've kind of been feeling flat, just flat. 48 hours after the last AMRAP set, and I feel flat. But the 72nd, 72 hours later, after the AMRAP, I feel ready. I feel ready to go again, which is interesting, right? So like right now, I'm kind of prognosing that it takes me 3 days to recover. Part of me is like, okay, 4 days will be ideal, right? Will be perfect. But also part of me is like, well, I've seen programs out there who are pushing much, much harder. So I don't see a reason at my level that I won't be able to continue this. As long as I keep putting forth really good efforts twice a week on that 3-day split, and on the other 2 days, I make sure I take it easy, at least in the squatting, pattern. Like yesterday, I did a fair bit of rowing. I did that bench press. Today, I just did the squats and I did some shoulder freaking lateral raises, so like very minimal exertion. So tonight, hopefully, I sleep well. Tomorrow, I'll attack it, and then maybe I'll get 11 reps. Who knows? My mindset is I don't really care. On the day, I'll load up 180 and I'll take it for a ride, at least for 5. And then I'll talk to myself after each rep and see how it goes. Like always, guys, I appreciate you and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.